710 ESPN Seattle presents
The Calabro Show warm-up, powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
All right, welcome to the warm-up. Kevin Calabro, Jim Moore, finishing off just a wild week full of news and full of speculation and full of all kinds of fun and games for sports fans, particularly for Mariners and baseball fans. Wow. The winter meetings wrap up, and the M's have not yet done a deal with Prince Fielder, but the good news is nor has anyone else in Major League Baseball. It still makes you feel, I do anyway, like these guys have a shot. Call me simplistic, okay? But you've got a guy that's 38 years old in the final year of his contract making $18 million. This just seems to be too perfect. You need left-handed power, you need pop, you need runs scored. You've already got the salary on your payroll right there, laying in front of you, that lapses at the end of this season. I don't know. It just seems too simple to me. Should it be that tough? Should it be?
Well,
I know life's complicated.
I have no idea what they're going to do there, but
complicated.
I would imagine if I were running the team, I probably would. You'd have to be weighing out how Ichiro does in April and May, and then make a decision based on that. But I don't know. What would you give him, Shannon?
Sorry?
What would you give Ichiro for an extension? Like how much per year?
Wow.
Can you
Pittman, do you want
slide
to?
over here a second?
I would not like any part of this conversation.
You see Shannon?
You want no part of this
Like
conversation?
7 or 8 million a year?
You know what? I
10?
think the important thing is that you're paying him appropriate value. You have to first assess what he is right now and what he is to the team. And when this deal was made 5 years ago, was he an $18 million player then, and how separate is he from that now? So I'm not answering your question.
Well,
Jim,
do you raise it up, giving him that icon type salary?
You're going to give him more?
He's going to be.
Icon?
No, you're not going to
Icon.
give him more. But I mean, let's just say that if he wasn't Ichiro, a guy that's faded like him, he probably wouldn't even offer a contract. But since he is Ichiro, he's probably going to get what? Can you guesstimate at all, like what he would be making, not this year but next year?
I can't guesstimate, but what you're saying right there, I can say that part of his salary would take into consideration the iconic stature and status that he has and what he brings as far as in-stadium advertising, which is significant, into the deal as well. So it wouldn't just be his value as a player, it would be his value to the franchise as well.
So anyone else, if you gave him $4 or $5 million a year, he would get 7 or 8, or none.
If that's what your starting point was, yes, he's going to get above that.
Woo!
Go back.
Boy, I hope they can get away with paying him $7 or $8 million.
Thank you, Jim.
They're paying him $18 million right now. They're talking about him like he's an icon. Do you think an icon's going to take a $10 million bump? Ho, 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 as Keith Jackson used to say.
You don't think GP would do something like that?
We'll come right back after this. Do I think GP, given iconic status, $18 million at the age of 38, and all these guys still think they can play, and they all think that they're going to have a bounce-back year, right? That their talents are not declining. Do I reasonably think that a pro athlete in that situation is going to take a $10 million dump? No.
Yeah, but
No, I don't.
What'd Gary make with the Lakers? What do you make with the Heat?
He went down there to get a ring. We're talking about a guy that's currently that has his franchise currently by the short hairs, by the way. Okay, so to say that he's going to take this is not going to end.
You're saying Ichiro has the Mariners by the short
Yeah,
hairs?
and I don't think this is not going to end pretty, Jim. You know,
I
that.
wouldn't have said that.
You know this isn't going to end pretty. That's why I say it's probably simple, just simplistic to think that you've got $18 million a slot there that should be open at the end of the year. You know. And that you can give to a left-handed power batter, and it solves all your problems. He's the guy you need more than the guy right now with the declining skills in the right field. The more I talk about this, it's just
Well, it'll be
crazier I get.
disappointing if they
It
do
just seems
something
too
along
simple.
the lines of Kenji Jojima, where they gave him that extension. Everybody's like going,
It'd be
huh?
catastrophic.
Well, I don't know if it'd be catastrophic.
It would be. It would send this organization
Would it?
tumbling over the next 10 years. Look at what these other
Catastrophic
teams
if what? If they give him what?
they can't win. They'd be so far
If they
behind
give
the
him
two
what?
teams
How much
in the
money?
division.
How much money over what? However many more years?
What I'm saying is, for you to think that he's going to take a $10 million bump in pay to come back and play for the Mariners, I don't believe is realistic. I don't. I think it's either you're either going to give him at or about what he's making now, or you let him go. And I'm not about
If those
to
are
pay
the
him
only
18
two options,
and
that's
I'm not
gonna
about
happen.
and I'm not about to pay him $18 million. That's what I'm saying. You got a slot there that's just ripe and you've transitioned into Prince Fielder, I think it happens. I think you can make that happen. What I'm saying is, I don't think you
logically
keep the two
speaking,
guys.
but sometimes the Mariners, sometimes, all the time when it comes to
I don't-
Ichiro, they don't operate
All right,
logically.
simplistic. I'll get back to simplistic thinking again. I don't think you're going to be seeing Fielder and Ichiro on the field. If they sign Fielder, I don't think you'll see them on the field together in 2013. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Just because of financial reasons. All right, well, maybe we can flesh that out today a little bit. You're on 710 ESPN. All right. Enjoy the coffee.